Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're about to take a journey through time and uncover the incredible mystery behind one of America's most fascinating coins, the 1971 D1 cent coin. At first glance, it may seem like just another ordinary penny you'd find in your pocket change, but what if I told you that this humble coin could actually be worth a life-changing fortune? Yes, the 1971 D penny is not just a simple piece of copper, it's a hidden treasure waiting to be recognized by those who truly understand its rarity and value. The United States 1 cent coin from 1971, minted in Denver, carries with it a piece of American history. During this time, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies, but among those countless coins, a few rare and remarkable pieces slipped through the presses with unique characteristics that would later make them highly sought after by collectors around the world. These rare varieties are the ones that make numismatists' hearts race, as they hold within them stories of minting errors, extraordinary craftsmanship, and unmatched scarcity. What makes the 1971 D penny truly special are its remarkable minting errors that set it apart from the rest. Some of these coins feature doubling on the obverse side, especially on the inscriptions like Liberty, In God We Trust, or even the date itself. This doubling happens when the die imprints the design twice, slightly misaligned, creating a stunning visual effect that collectors instantly recognize as valuable. The beauty of these double die errors lies in their uniqueness. No two are exactly alike, and they're the kind of discovery every coin collector dreams about, in addition to doubling. Certain 1971 D pennies display off-center strikes or weak strikes, where parts of the design are not fully visible due to misalignment during the minting process. These striking errors transform a common penny into a rare masterpiece that tells the story of the minting process itself. Others might show small die cracks, cuds, or even repunched mint marks, each one adding a touch of character and rarity to the coin. For collectors, these imperfections aren't flaws, they're fascinating marks of history that make the coin stand out among millions. Now, how can you tell if you have one of these rare and valuable 1971 D pennies? Start by examining your coin carefully under good lighting or a magnifying glass. Pay close attention to the words and the date. Look for any doubling, misalignment, or irregularities in the lettering. Check the edges, the shine, and the overall condition. A coin in uncirculated or near-perfect condition with a visible error can skyrocket in value, especially when authenticated and graded by a reputable service. The slightest variation could be the difference between an ordinary penny and a once-in-a-lifetime find worth a fortune. Collectors across the United States and beyond are always on the hunt for these rare 1971 D cents because of their growing demand and limited availability. Auction houses have seen intense bidding wars over the finest examples, with collectors eager to add these treasures to their private collections. These coins not only represent monetary value, but also a tangible connection to America's rich minting history, craftsmanship, and the unexpected surprises that can emerge from something as small as a penny. There have been several reports of these rare 1971 D1 cent coins fetching extraordinary prices in private sales and auctions. The combination of rarity, condition, and striking error can drive collectors to pay astonishing amounts. These coins are no longer just pocket change, they've become symbols of discovery and patience for those who search for hidden gems in everyday life. So, if you have a jar of old pennies at home, this might be the perfect time to take a closer look. You never know what secrets could be hiding inside. And now, the most exciting part that you've been waiting for. A 1971 D1 cent coin, with a stunning minting error and in pristine uncirculated condition, has been known to reach an unbelievable value of $98,000. Yes, that's right, $98,000 for a single penny, so don't underestimate the power of small change. Your next great treasure might be sitting quietly in your collection, waiting for you to notice its hidden beauty. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most fascinating coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin adventures, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a discovery. And if you found a 1971 D penny or have questions about your own coins, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your stories and help you explore the amazing world of coin collecting. Second rare coin. We're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and mysterious coins from the United States Mint, the 1967 1-cent coin. This coin, often overlooked by many, has proven to be a hidden gem for collectors and treasure hunters around the world. The 1967 penny holds secrets that only the trained eye can uncover, and some of these rare examples have stunned the collecting community with their incredible value and extraordinary history. The year 1967 was a turning point for American coinage. The U.S. Mint was working hard to meet national demand for coins, and that period saw many changes and challenges in the minting process. During that time, mint marks were temporarily removed from all coins to discourage coin hoarding, which makes the 1967 1-cent coin unique because it was struck without any mint mark, regardless of whether it came from Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. This alone makes the 1967 penny historically significant and a fascinating piece of America's numismatic story. But what really makes the 1967 1-cent coin so special are the rare minting errors that occurred that year. These mistakes created some of the most sought-after varieties in the hobby. One of the most famous is the double die coin, where the design elements appear doubled due to a slight shift during the die creation process. On these coins, collectors can see clear doubling on the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date 1967 itself. When you spot that doubling, it's not just an imperfection, it's a sign that you may be holding something truly rare and valuable. Another stunning error found on the 1967 penny is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank isn't perfectly aligned with the die, leaving part of the design missing and creating an eye-catching, one-of-a-kind appearance. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the rarer and more desirable the coin becomes. Some 1967 pennies also feature die cracks, cuds, or even missing design details due to worn dies, all of which add character, uniqueness, and collectible value to these already fascinating coins. Collectors love the 1967 penny not only for its errors, but also for its beauty and connection to American history. This coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, symbolizing strength and leadership, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, representing unity and national pride. Together, these designs make every 1967 penny a piece of art and history combined. When errors appear on such a meaningful design, the result is an extraordinary coin that captures both the eye and the imagination of collectors everywhere. Now, how can you identify if your 1967 penny might be one of these rare treasures? Start by examining it closely under good lighting or a magnifying glass. Look for any signs of doubling, especially on the lettering or the date. Pay attention to the edges for off-center strikes and study the surface for die cracks or raised lines. The more unique features your coin has, the more likely it is to be one of those rare, high-value pieces that collectors are searching for. Always handle your coins carefully and consider having them professionally graded, as certified coins often fetch higher prices in auctions and sales across the collecting community. The 1967 1-cent coin has gained an incredible reputation for surprising collectors with its value. Recent auctions have shown intense bidding for well-preserved examples, especially those featuring major errors. These coins are in high demand because so few exist in perfect or near-perfect condition, and each one tells a story of how a small minting variation turned a simple penny into a prized treasure. The excitement around these coins continues to grow as new discoveries are made and as more collectors realize the potential hidden in this historic issue. So, the next time you come across a 1967 penny in your change jar, don't overlook it. Take a closer look. You might be holding something that could change your fortune. The world of coin collecting is filled with incredible stories of people finding rare and valuable coins right in their everyday change, and your 1967 penny could be the next big discovery. These coins remind us that history, art, and luck can sometimes fit right in the palm of your hand. And now, for the part you've all been waiting for. A 1967 United States 1-cent coin. featuring a rare double die error and in stunning uncirculated condition, has been known to reach an astonishing value of $135,000. Yes, that's right, $135,000 for a single penny. Third expensive coin. We're exploring one of the most fascinating pieces of American coinage, the 1975 United States 1-cent coin. Don't let its small size fool you, because this little penny has captured the attention of collectors around the world with its beauty, its intriguing history, and the rare minting errors that have made some examples worth a fortune. So sit back, coin lovers, because this story might just inspire you to check your own collection right after this video. The year 1975 was a special time for American coinage. The Lincoln penny had already become one of the most iconic coins in the world, with Abraham Lincoln's proud portrait gracing the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial shining on the reverse. Millions of these coins were struck that year, but as with many treasures in the world of numismatics, a few rare pieces escaped the minting presses with exceptional differences that would later make them the stars of the collecting world. These are the coins that collectors dream of finding, the ones that turn ordinary pocket change into a discovery worth celebrating. One of the most extraordinary aspects of the 1975 1-cent coin is the range of minting errors that make certain examples extremely valuable. Among the most desirable is the famous double die error, where parts of the design appear doubled due to a misalignment during the die creation process. On these rare 1975 pennies, collectors can see doubling on the inscriptions like Liberty, In God We Trust, or even on the date itself. When viewed under magnification, this doubling creates a mesmerizing shadow effect that makes the coin instantly recognizable to trained eyes. But that's not all. Some 1975 1-cent coins were struck off-center, giving them a uniquely dramatic look that collectors absolutely love. An off-center strike occurs when the blank coin isn't perfectly aligned between the dies, causing parts of the design to appear missing or misaligned. The more off-center the strike, the rarer the coin becomes, and the higher its value climbs. These types of minting errors are true pieces of art born from mechanical imperfection, and they've become a sensation in the coin collecting community. There are also reports of 1975 pennies with repunched mint marks and die cracks, both of which add even more excitement to the hunt. A repunched mint mark occurs when the letter representing the mint, such as a D for Denver, was stamped more than once, slightly out of alignment. Die cracks, on the other hand, appear as raised lines or marks on the coin surface, evidence of the immense pressure used during the minting process. Far from being considered flaws, these details make each coin unique and highly collectible, especially when the error is clearly visible and well-defined. Collectors who have come across these rare 1975 pennies often send them for professional grading to ensure their authenticity and to preserve their value. A coin graded in uncirculated or mint-state condition can command incredible attention from buyers and auction houses alike. The combination of rarity, beauty, and error makes the 1975 penny one of those coins that truly stands out from the crowd. It's the kind of coin that not only represents a piece of American history, but also reminds us that perfection isn't always what makes something valuable. Sometimes it's the unexpected that creates true treasure. In recent years, the demand for rare 1975 1-cent coins has grown dramatically. Auction records show that collectors are willing to pay incredible amounts for well-preserved examples with noticeable errors. The excitement surrounding these coins continues to rise as more people discover that even the smallest piece of copper can hold enormous value when it carries a story like this one. The 1975 penny has become a favorite among both new and experienced collectors, a symbol of how passion and attention to detail can lead to amazing discoveries. If you're wondering whether your 1975 penny might be one of these rare treasures, take a closer look. Use a magnifying glass or a coin loop to inspect the lettering, the date, and the edges carefully. Look for doubling, off-center strikes, die cracks, or unusual marks. Every small detail could make a big difference. And remember, handling your coin carefully and keeping it protected in a holder or capsule will help preserve its value for years to come. Who knows, that little coin sitting in your drawer could turn out to be something truly extraordinary. And now, the part you've all been waiting for. A rare 1975 United States 1-cent coin featuring a significant minting error and preserved in stunning condition has been known to reach an astonishing value of $65,000. Yes, you heard that right, $65,000 for a single penny. Especially, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting coins from modern American history, the 1987 United States 1-cent coin. At first glance, it may look like just another ordinary penny, but don't be fooled, because some of these coins have amazed collectors with their incredible rarity, fascinating minting errors, and astonishing value. This is one story that proves even a simple coin from your pocket could turn out to be a life-changing discovery. The 1987 penny was struck at the Denver Mint during a time when the United States was transitioning through decades of technological and economic growth. The coin proudly carries the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a symbol of American strength and integrity, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, representing unity and national pride. While billions of these coins were produced, only a small handful emerged with mysterious minting errors that have since become the stuff of legend among coin collectors. These rare examples are the reason why the 1987 penny is now one of the most talked about modern coins in the numismatic community. What makes the 1987 penny so intriguing is the range of minting errors that can dramatically increase its value. One of the most coveted variations is the double die error, an extraordinary minting mishap where parts of the design appear doubled due to a misalignment during the striking process. On these special coins, you can often see noticeable doubling on the inscriptions such as Liberty, In God We Trust, or even the date 1987 itself. When viewed under magnification, the doubling creates a fascinating shadow effect that collectors instantly recognize as a sign of rarity and value. Another highly desirable error found on some 1987 pennies is the off-center strike. This occurs when the blank planchet is not perfectly centered during minting, resulting in part of the design being missing or shifted to one side. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the rarer the coin becomes. These coins often appear as though the design is sliding off the edge, giving them a distinct and eye-catching look that collectors absolutely love. Each off-center strike is one of a kind, making these coins both artistic and valuable. There are also examples of 1987 pennies with die cracks, cuds, and even repunched mint marks. Die cracks appear as raised lines across the coin, formed when the minting die itself begins to wear out or split under pressure. Cuds, on the other hand, happen when a piece of the die breaks away, leaving a raised, blob-like area on the coin. And repunched mint marks occur when the letter D for Denver was struck more than once, slightly misaligned, creating a fascinating layered effect. Each of these features transforms an ordinary coin into a collector's dream, a small but mighty piece of minting history that tells a story of precision, error, and rarity. Collectors value these coins not only for their errors, but also for their condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated, or mint-state condition can command astonishing prices at auctions and among private collectors. When a rare error appears on a coin that has been perfectly preserved, its value multiplies significantly. That's why serious collectors are always on the lookout for 1987 pennies that have both stunning eye appeal and distinctive minting anomalies. It's this perfect combination of rarity, history, and condition that makes the 1987 1-cent coin such a hot topic in today's numismatic market. In recent years, the 1987 penny has gained remarkable attention in auctions and collector forums. Stories have circulated of lucky individuals who discovered these coins tucked away in old jars, coin rolls, or even spare change. Some examples with striking doubling or off-center errors have sold for impressive amounts, fueling the excitement even further. As more collectors realize the significance of this coin, its demand continues to rise, making it one of the most talked about modern U.S. pennies in circulation today. If you have a 1987 penny, it's time to take a closer look. Examine the coin carefully under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Look for doubling, cracks, unusual marks, or any features that make it stand out from the rest. The more unique the coin, the higher the chance that it could be something truly extraordinary. And if you think you've found one of these special coins, it's always a good idea to have it authenticated and graded by a professional service, as certification can greatly increase its market value and ensure your treasure gets the recognition it deserves. Now comes the moment you've been waiting for. A rare 1987 United States 1-cent coin, featuring a remarkable minting error and preserved in beautiful uncirculated condition, has been known to reach an incredible value of $50,000. Yes, you heard that right, $50,000 for a single penny. Next coin, we're diving into one of the most talked about coins in modern American history, the 1998 United States of America 1-cent coin. It may look like an ordinary Lincoln penny at first glance, but some of these coins have shocked collectors around the world with their incredible errors, hidden features, and astonishing value. So get ready, coin lovers, because this story might just inspire you to dig through your old change after watching this video. The 1998 Lincoln penny is a coin that bridges history and mystery. Struck during a time of technological advancement and precision in the U.S. Mint, this penny carries the familiar face of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, representing leadership, strength, and honor. On the reverse, we see the beautiful Lincoln Memorial, a timeless tribute to one of America's greatest presidents. But what most people don't know is that hidden among the millions of coins produced that year are a few extremely rare varieties that have made collectors' jaws drop and have fetched eye-popping prices in recent years. One of the most famous and valuable types of the 1998 penny is known as the wide AM variety. This rare error appears on the reverse side of the coin in the word America. On normal 1998 pennies, the letters A and M in America are very close together, almost touching. But on the wide AM version, there is a distinct space between the two letters. This difference might seem small, but to serious collectors, it makes all the difference in the world. The wide AM reverse was actually meant for proof coins struck in San Francisco, but a few dies were accidentally used to make circulation coins in Philadelphia, creating one of the most exciting modern coin errors ever discovered. Another variety that excites collectors is the close AM proof coin from the same year. While most 1998 proof coins were struck with the wide AM design, a few show the letters much closer together, a rare switch that happened when dies intended for circulation coins were used for proofs. These mix-ups between proof and circulation dies created some of the rarest and most collectible modern Lincoln pennies, and finding one in your pocket change today would be like hitting the jackpot for any coin enthusiast. But that's not all. Other 1998 pennies have surfaced with striking minting errors, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, and even double die obverse. The double die errors are particularly stunning, where parts of the design appear doubled due to a misalignment in the minting process. You can spot these by looking closely at the date 1998, the word Liberty, or In God We Trust. Under magnification, you'll see what looks like a shadowed outline. That's a true sign of doubling. Coins with clear doubling in bold areas are especially desirable and can fetch impressive prices, depending on their condition. Collectors around the world are fascinated by the 1998 penny because of how unpredictable it can be. Most pennies from that year are common, but the rare variations have skyrocketed in demand. Coin enthusiasts love the thrill of searching through rolls of pennies, hoping to find that one special coin that stands out. It's this excitement and sense of discovery that keeps the hobby alive and thriving. Every collector dreams of finding that hidden gem, a coin that seems ordinary to others but is a true treasure to those who know what to look for. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare 1998 pennies? The first step is to grab a magnifying glass and take a close look at the reverse side of your coin. Focus on the spacing between the A and M in America. If you can clearly see a small gap between the letters, you might have a wide AM penny, one of the rarest and most valuable modern cents out there. Also, check the obverse for any signs of doubling or unusual markings that stand out from the rest. The sharper and clearer the error, the more desirable the coin becomes, especially when it's in pristine, uncirculated condition. Auction houses and coin markets have seen tremendous excitement surrounding these 1998 error pennies. Stories have surfaced of collectors selling their wide AM coins for thousands of dollars, depending on condition and certification. Each sale adds to the growing legend of this small yet mighty coin, proving that even modern pennies can hold extraordinary value. The 1998 penny has now earned its place among the top modern rarities that every collector dreams of finding. If you're a coin enthusiast, this is your reminder to check your change carefully. You never know when you might stumble upon one of these rare treasures. Many incredible finds have been discovered in everyday circulation, proving that patience and curiosity can lead to amazing rewards. Hold on to your 1998 pennies, inspect them closely, and who knows, your next great discovery could be hiding right in your own collection. And now for the moment everyone has been waiting for. A 1998 United States 1-cent coin featuring a rare wide AM reverse and in stunning uncirculated condition has been known to reach an unbelievable value of $30,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $30,000 for a single penny. Last unique coin, we're taking a close look at a modern American treasure that continues to surprise collectors and enthusiasts around the world, the 2006 United States 1-cent coin. Now, this may look like your ordinary Lincoln penny, but don't be fooled. Hidden among the billions of coins struck that year are a few extraordinary pieces that have captured the attention of coin experts and investors alike. So grab your magnifying glass and settle in, because this story might just make you look at your spare change in a whole new way. The 2006 penny was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the most active and respected mints in the United States. It proudly features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, a design that has symbolized freedom, integrity, and perseverance for over a century. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands tall, representing unity and the enduring strength of the American spirit. While billions of these coins were produced, only a select few came out of the mint with special characteristics that make them stand out, rare minting errors and varieties that have become the holy grail for dedicated coin collectors everywhere. One of the most talked about errors from the 2006 penny is the double die variety. This happens when the die, the engraved piece of metal that stamps the design, impresses the coin twice, slightly misaligned. The result is a stunning effect where the letters and numbers look like they're shadowed or appear twice. Collectors who find doubling on the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," or the date 2006 know they might be looking at something truly special. These double die coins are not only visually striking but also incredibly rare, which is why they command such high prices when found in excellent condition. Another amazing discovery among 2006 pennies involves off-center strikes. This type of minting error occurs when the coin blank is not perfectly centered during the striking process, causing part of the design to be missing or shifted to one side. The more off-center the strike, the rarer and more desirable the coin becomes. Some collectors even seek out off-center coins with partial dates or mint marks, as these make the coin even more unique. Finding a perfectly preserved 2006 penny with an off-center strike is like discovering a modern masterpiece of minting misfortune, a rare accident turned collectible treasure. You might also come across 2006 pennies with die cracks or cuds, which are both the result of wear and tear on the dies used to strike the coins. Die cracks appear as thin, raised lines across the coin's surface, while cuds are small raised blobs of metal formed when a piece of the die actually breaks off. These flaws are considered highly collectible because each one is unique. No two coins will ever have the exact same pattern or appearance. When these features are visible and clear, they can add significant value to the coin, especially if the rest of the design remains sharp and well-defined. What makes the 2006 penny particularly fascinating is that it's part of the modern zinc-based era of Lincoln cents. Starting in 1982, pennies were made primarily of zinc with a thin copper coating, replacing the earlier solid copper composition. This change not only affected the coin's appearance and durability, but also introduced a new range of minting challenges. As a result, certain modern pennies, like the 2006 can develop errors that are rare and unexpected, making them even more exciting for collectors to find. Each error tells a story about how even in a time of technological precision, small variations can create valuable and extraordinary results. In recent years, coin auctions and collector forums have seen growing interest in modern minting errors, especially those from the 2000s. The 2060 penny has gained a reputation for surprising both novice and seasoned collectors with its rare varieties. Some examples in mint state or proof-like condition have fetched impressive prices due to their sharp details and error clarity. The demand for modern rarities like this continues to rise, as more people discover that even newer coins can hold substantial value if they possess the right characteristics. If you have a 2060 penny at home, this might be the perfect time to take a closer look. Examine your coin under bright light or a magnifying lens and pay attention to the lettering, the date, and the overall design. Look for doubling, cracks, shifts, or any signs of misalignment that set your coin apart from the rest. A coin that's in uncirculated or near-perfect condition with a visible error could be worth far more than its face value. And if you think you've found something truly special, consider sending it to a professional grading service for authentication. This can verify its rarity and significantly increase its market appeal. Collectors everywhere are always eager to share their discoveries, and stories about rare 2060 pennies keep fueling the excitement in the numismatic community. These coins prove that hidden treasures still exist in everyday life and that patience, curiosity, and a good eye can lead to amazing rewards. Whether you're a longtime collector or just starting your journey, the thrill of finding that one extraordinary penny never fades. And now for the most exciting part you've been waiting for. A rare 2060 United States 1-cent coin featuring a remarkable minting error in pristine, uncirculated condition has been known to reach an incredible value of $20,000. Yes, you heard that right. $20,000 for a single penny. So don't underestimate the coins in your pocket. Your next big find could be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed learning about this fascinating coin, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new story. And if you've ever come across a 2060 penny or think you might have one with a rare error, share your experience in the comments below. Your story might inspire the next big collector's breakthrough. Keep hunting, stay curious, and remember, every coin has a story, and the next one you find might just change your life.